Every dollar you invest whispers a secret, a quiet power nobody talks about loud enough. Not just a number in your bank account, but a spark, small, maybe almost invisible, and yet, the beginning of something that could change everything. The weight of that $1 is heavier than most ever realize. It carries hope, frustration, and the silent scream of countless people trapped in the endless cycle of waiting, watching, guessing if maybe tomorrow they'll break free. Imagine this. $1 isn't just money. It's your rebellion, the first knock against the walls that cage your potential, the signal flare flung into the night calling others like you, those who refuse to accept the world handed down by tired, broken systems. Because here's the brutal truth everybody dances around. So many are stuck behind invisible bars built by fear, habit, and the lies of safety. Stuck in jobs that crush creativity, stuck watching others leap forward while they hesitate, paralyzed between their dreams and their doubts. That $1, it's the first battle cry of your fight to escape mediocrity, to shatter the illusion that you're just another number, just another consumer grazing the surface of what could be. Look closely. Our world has built invisible prisons disguised as comfort. It's a system designed to quiet fire, to smooth out the jagged edges that make each individual rare and powerful in their own right. It sells the dream of freedom, but locks you in obedience, trading your soul for convenience. You feel it every day, right? That aching silence that no one talks about, the quiet, sinking feeling that you're not living the life you were made for. Maybe you've been told progress only comes from following preset paths, study, get a job, retire safely. But the truths worth owning never come from the middle of the road. They come from the edges, from those who dare to jump without a net, who take one single dollar and turn it into an empire of purpose and power. It's real. And it isn't luck. It's choices. The choice to stop waiting for somebody else to make tomorrow better, to start building it yourself. To see that $1 not as a drop in the ocean, but as the first wave of a storm that changes tides. What happens if you really invest that dollar? Not just in stocks or funds, but in yourself, in that electric feeling of becoming more than the noise around you, more than the outdated rules that no longer serve. That dollar starts telling a story, one of transformation. It powers the engine of your capacity to question everything, to break what no longer fits and shape what must come next. It's not about chasing quick wins or following trends like a pawn. It's about becoming sovereign, where your will sharpens like a blade, cutting through illusions, forging paths where none existed before. You see, investing blindly is a trap the system loves. But investing with intention, that's a revolution. That dollar, once committed, turns into a promise. To reject comfort, to burn fierce against complacency. Every cent grows when fed by resolve, by refusing to settle for less than your wildest potential. Here's something almost nobody tells you. Investing is not just about money growing quietly in the background. It's the game of connection, finding the few who spark your fire as fiercely as you burn. That lone dollar calls out to others, creating threads unseen but stronger than steel. Where the system saw random, you forge synergy. Where others saw limitation, you see exponential power born from difference, not sameness. Your investment isn't just capital, it's the first link in a chain that pulls you from isolation into a network of brilliance, a place where your unique strength combines with others to remake reality itself. This is how real progress happens, not from the center, not from comfortable sameness, but from the edges, from the rare few who refuse to be processed or boxed in. Don't underestimate the patience it demands. The world that keeps you hungry for easy shortcuts is designed to steal your time, your fire, your future. But eternity favors those who play the long game, who invest their $1 today knowing it won't make sense tomorrow, but it will make history, your history, the moment you decided to become the architect of your own reality. This is a call to be critical, relentless. Question every sacred cow, every truth that insists you stay small, stay quiet, stay safe. Your dollar is a statement against that lie. You might feel the pressure already, the fear that it's too small a start, too late to change the rules. But the irony, the beautiful secret, is that every massive fortune, every great breakthrough, began with this invisible first act of courage. Investing that $1, that one step, that one moment of resolve when everything inside screamed to freeze, but you moved forward anyway. That's the fire that leads you beyond borrowed lives and borrowed dreams, beyond the noise and the status quo. The dollar becomes your fuel. It ignites a path from misaligned, misunderstood brilliance to aligned, unstoppable power. This is how the misunderstood find their place, not by shrinking themselves, but by standing up where others falter, by connecting in ways the system cannot touch. The truth is, discomfort is a gateway, not a wall. When the world offers ease in exchange for your fire, it's a trap. True freedom doesn't come soft or cheap. It comes sharp and deliberate, fueled by a willingness to endure the silence inside, to wrestle with doubt and emerge not broken, but forged. That dollar, small, yes, is your first weapon in that battle. It's not just financial, it's spiritual, personal, and utterly necessary. It says, no more waiting, no more silence, I'm done being a passenger. It's an invitation to join a movement unlike the noise-filled crowds you might expect, a movement where your rarity, your edge, your singular light is the currency that matters most. Imagine the harmony when the misfits, the misunderstood, the fiercely individual come together, each investing their $1, their one unique spark, weaving an unstoppable network that defies borders, systems, and false promises. This is how the future is built. $1, one vision, one radical choice at a time. It's not about scaling mediocrity. It's about amplifying essence, not about fitting in, but about blazing out. You don't need to be a billionaire to start. You only need to be bold. To be patient, to be sovereign, to be the one who dares when everyone else is choking on comfort. The system forgot about you, the exceptional, but that's good. It means your $1 doesn't fuel their machine. It fuels yours. It fuels a network where differences aren't erased. They're honored and forged into unbreakable strength. Where contrast becomes the secret to synergy, and the rare few become the architects of what comes next. This is a new economy of individuals instead of masses. It's a revolution quietly begun with $1, but roaring louder with each brave action it sparks. So put that dollar to work being more than just currency. Let it be your manifesto of liberation. Let it be the first step away from the scripted, the expected, the safe. Because freedom is ruthless. Freedom is uncomfortably real. Freedom is yours when you stop giving your fire away in exchange for comfort. When that dollar moves from your hand to action, it breaks chains, shatters old illusions, and connects you to a collective of souls who will stop at nothing. Notice how it's not about the money itself. It's about what it represents. The decision to invest in your becoming, your transformation, your power to remake your reality, and, ultimately, the world. Every dollar holds a promise. The promise that you will not just survive, but you will burn bright, you will tear down walls, and you will never bow to anything less than your full potential. That promise starts now, with your $1. The flame in hand that sets fire to the status quo, ignites a path through the chaos, and unites the few who are done waiting. It's your call. Step in and watch how something as simple as $1 turns into a lifetime of power, freedom, and uncompromising impact. Your move.